was a time when gods walked the earth, when warriors were heroes. Their battles and conquests became legend, and the legend lives on. This is the hour of the Gladiators.
Tonight our competitors slam the Powerball, hang tough, scale the wall and duel in television's toughest 60 minutes. And now here's Kimberly and Aaron.
Welcome to Gladiators, where it's man against man, woman against woman, in games demanding strength, skill and endurance.
And as if that's not enough, they must go head-to-head against warriors who have made this battlefield their own, an elite group of super athletes known as Gladiators.
Gladiators.
And here they are, Taipan, Fury, Cougar, Flame, Hammer, Delta, Force, Rebel, Condor, Blade, Vulcan, Storm, Tower and Cheetah.
And our two women challengers tonight, Annie Alderson and Kerry Warman.
Annie is 23. She's from South Melbourne. Annie is an Australian Institute of Sport gymnast whose heroes are Michael Jordan and Carl Lewis. Kerry is a librarian from East Brisbane. She's 27 and like Annie, Kerry's single. She likes to cook and says her dad is her hero.
Please welcome Annie and Kerry. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. First to you, Kerry. You're a library technician, I hear.
I am indeed.
Well, what does that involve?
Lots of books and lots of students.
So a lot of indoors, but you like getting outdoors?
Yeah, we're out to play tonight.
That's good to hear. And yourself, you're a gym trainer and also a personal trainer, Annie.
Yeah, I teach gymnastics to children and I personal train adults.
Geez, don't you get a bit of trouble from those children?
They give me a lot of trouble, yes.
Well, let's see if the Gladiators can give you a bit of trouble tonight, ladies. Are you prepared?
Yeah, really prepared. I'm ready to take them on.
What about you, Kerry?
We're here. Game starts.
Also tonight, Ian Jacobs and Mark Bryan will take to the arena.
Ian's from Brisbane. He's 25, married with one child and loves teaching kickboxing. Ian's also into all sports. Mark's a plumber from New South Wales. He's 24, single and loves water skiing. Mark says his weaknesses are chocolate desserts and sexy women.
Now please welcome Ian and Mark. Welcome, gentlemen. Now, Ian, you're a kickboxer. Tell us about some of your success stories.
I've got the current world title. That's 2 Queenslands, 2 Australian, 3 Commonwealth.
Fantastic. Good luck to you. Now, Mark, you're a plumber. Now, you obviously do a lot of extra training.
Yeah, I do a martial arts training myself and I also work out in the gym a bit and do a lot of rollerblading as well.
Now, this gentleman says that his weakness is sexy women. Does this have anything to do with you being here tonight?
Not really, but my knees really crumble when I see a sexy lady walk by.
Well, good luck when you challenge those gladiators. And now, let the games begin.
Gladiators.
And first up, a game where every goal comes at a cost.
Powerball.
2 points for every ball in the outer baskets, 3 points for the central goal basket.
In the arena, our challengers, Annie and Kerry.
What a great crowd here tonight at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre.
And guarding the goals, our Gladiators, Rebel, Cheetah and Delta.
The excitement really building up here. Only 2 weeks to go to the quarterfinals. And boy, we've got some great competition happening.
Challengers, ready? Gladiators, ready?
I reckon they're as ready as they're ever going to be, John, and all is in readiness now for the first game, Powerball. Here go Kerry and Annie. Kerry in the blue gets 2 points early. Well done, Annie brought down very quickly also. Let me explain the situation again, folks. 2 points for the outer baskets, 3 points for the central, and there's 2 to Annie. 2 each, a good start to both girls. Another 2 to Kerry, that's great work. Annie replies quickly also. That's 4 each. This is great competition. Our Gladiators aren't giving them anything either. There's a couple of good tackles cutting down. Here's another 2 to Annie. Good work with under 15 seconds to go. As the girls grab new balls now and run back into the centre of the battlefield. Can Kerry get the 2 points? Yes! No, says John Alexander. The basket was down, so no 2 points counting there. It's also moved, but that's time anyway. Let's go to the videotape. Kerry just missing there. Rebel put on a great tackle. Kerry came back, got the ball in, but referee John Alexander said it didn't count. Kerry has another shot here, and that one also misses.
Well, you both went very well. Kerry, were you surprised that you ended up with 6 points?
I was actually counting them as I went, but yeah, you sort of like think, wow, that was 45 seconds. Yeah.
And who did you try and get away from, Annie?
I think all of them were probably pretty fast. So,
The one wearing the helmet.
yeah, all of them, they're all really, really fast. They were great. It's a good contest.
Please thank our Gladiators.
Our Gladiators are hot tonight, and so are the challengers, both scoring 6 points.
Gladiators, got a problem with that?
Well, Annie and Kerry did very well in Powerball, but now let's see just how well Mark and Ian fare as they come up against the mighty Taipan, Hammer and Vulcan.
Well, the girls scored really well in their Powerball. Let's see if the guys can also rise to the occasion.
Challengers, ready. Gladiators, ready.
Yep, all is in readiness. Let's go with the guys' Powerball.
3, 2, 1.
Ian in the blue, Mark in the red. Oh, geez, what a great tackle there as Mark went for the 2. Both challengers missing out as they come back once more. Oh, geez, Mark's copping everything. And Hammer is the main cause of this rough tackling. I say rough, but it's legal, and that's what we want to see. Halfway through the Powerball, and Vulcan throws Ian down and tells him to come back for more. He does, and he gets 2 points, but throws him away anyway. He doesn't care. Mark gets 2. Great scoring. Here we go with just over 10 seconds to go. Can Ian get through? Forget the 2. He gets 3. Well done, Ian. Let's have a look here. Vulcan is really upset about him getting the 3, so he brings him down. Mark with the final chance. Oh, Hammer over the top. And Hammer and Vulcan, great tackling. Let's have a look at the replay. Hammer and Vulcan just did not give these guys anything. Vulcan asking Ian to get up, and he got up, and Vulcan just gave him another one. Not a chance for the challengers at all.
And which goal was the most difficult to score?
I think the first one, just after I got it in, they cleaned me up a real good one. And I was kind of like stirring around for the rest of the game, so...
But you didn't get too badly hurt, did you?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay, you'll be right for the next game, which is Hang Tough. How do you feel about it?
Ready and raring to go.
Not a bad start for our challengers. Mark has 4 points, Ian 3.
Powerball is a tough game, but they don't get much tougher than this. Hang Tough and Fury.
Fury is 26 and 57 kilos of controlled aggression. When it comes to being mean, she's a natural. If you want to know why we call her Fury, just keep watching.
Fury? I can live with Fury. Can you?
Gladiators.
won awards in gymnastics. I was in the Australian trick rollerblading team, and if I've got any time left over, I go rollerblading. I'm going Gladiators because I can beat every challenger and every gladiator.
The secret of the game is simple. Don't get caught. And the name says it all.
Hang tough.
60 seconds to get past the attacking gladiator. 10 points if you make it.
First up, we have Kerry. And trying to make sure she doesn't make it to the other side is Fury.
Fury should go pretty well on the ring. She's done all right so far in previous games.
And now to the keeper of the rings, John Alexander.
3.
Fury looks set for a great game. She doesn't want the challenger to get any points. We'll soon find out what happens as they take off on the rings in the first game of Hang Tough. There's Fury, there's Kerry. Both girls swinging real well. Don't forget, folks, if Kerry gets to the middle, the red ring's there, you can see, she gets 5 points automatically if she stays on for the full 60 seconds. If she gets to the other side, even better. She scores 10. But Fury's out there to make sure she gets nothing. Let's have a look at what's happening here. Both girls holding on to 2 rings. Kerry now coming forward. Nearly a collision there. Fury watching and waiting in anticipation. Oh, back lunge there. Nearly grabbed her with the heels. Couldn't hold on. Kerry did well to get away. And now traversing to the other side. It's going to be real hard now for Fury to catch her. Just over 10 seconds to go. A definite 5 points, I reckon, coming up here for Kerry. Can she get across and get the 10? Fury trying her hardest to get over there, but I think Clyde's going to beat both girls. It is 5 points to Kerry. Great work. Fury about to release. There it is. And now we wait for the lanky Liberian to come down from the rings and accept her 5 points. Let's have a look at the replay. Great evasion work by Kerry here as she just dodged the fancy footwork from Fury.
I've got to hand it to her. She's very, very good up there.
And was it the traversing that proved to be a bit of a problem?
I think it was more like my footwork.
Footwork? What's that got to do with this game?
That's how they're caught.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you haven't had any gym training.
No, none at all. Just monkey bars and trees as a kid.
Let's hear it for Fury and Kerry.
Well, Fury's not a happy girl. She's furious.
Next up is Annie. Will she do any better against Blade?
Blade's our queen of the rings. I don't reckon you should try that at home, folks.
Hang tough. Think I'm chasing you? Well, I am.
Well, how would you like to be chased by Blade? Annie's about to find out exactly what it feels like. On the rings as Annie takes off, and the graceful and stylish Blade comes up from the other end. Once again, if Annie gets to the middle, she gets the 5 points. If she stays up for the 60 seconds, if Blade can get her off there, she'll get nothing. The crowd cheering both girls on. Nearly half-time gone. Blade now manoeuvring for a ring. There goes a lunge. Oh, good evasion work there by Annie. Blade setting herself up for the kill once more. Turns around, looks for her prey. And let's see if she can put in another big lunge and maybe get her off. Who knows? Here we go. I can see it coming up. Oh, no, there's the lunge, but Annie gets away again. Maybe third time lucky for Blade if she's got time left. The crowd really willing her on. Let's see if she can get up there and do it. Annie's actually getting away. She could be a chance for 10 points here. Whistle blows, only the 5. Both girls come off the rings. Hang Tough's a real crowd pleaser, and Annie escapes with her life. Let's have a look at the replay here. I think this is the one where, yes, it was. Blade went for the lunge, and Annie just spun around. I don't know if it was intentional, but it worked.
Annie, what was the approach on the whistle?
I got a bit confused at the start, but then I just went for it. I thought I was doing really well, and in the middle I just got a bit confused and sort of swung around in circles.
Now, did you ever think you were going to get past her? You looked like you were going to edge past.
I thought I had her, and then in the middle it just seemed to, she just maybe scared me a bit. I don't know.
Our female challengers are going along very nicely, thank you very much. They've both scored 5 points each. Now they're level pegging on 11.
I'm the current middleweight kickboxing champion of the world. I'm super competitive, I'm here to win, and that's a warning.
Annie and Kerry managed to hang on. Can Ian and Mark do as well? Ian will have to survive Taipan.
The big Taipan is going to be out for the kill.
Over to our referee, John Alexander.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go. Ian's our challenger. Taipan the Gladiator. This is going to be a pretty good matchup. Except that Taipan, he's had a lot of bad luck on the rings lately. He keeps on getting a hold of the challenger, but he just can't seem to get him down. Let's see what happens tonight. Taipan moving forward, and so is Ian. Ian wants to try to get to the other side. Taipan now sizing him up. There's the opportunity. Taipan's got him. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I reckon Ian must have upset the underworld. They've put the cement shoes on him, and can Taipan hold on, or will Ian fall off? We'll soon find out. There's under 25 seconds. Oh, Taipan's fallen. He's taken the shoe and everything. Oh boy, can Ian get to the other side now and get the 10 points? He's got 15 seconds left. That was great work. It was 100 kilos up against 78. Oh, the other shoe's fallen off. It's lucky his legs haven't fallen off. He's really been stretched to the limit. And with that suit, I reckon he looks like a crash dummy. He must feel like one too. 5 points to Ian. The crowd's happy about it, and so's Ian. Let's have a look at the replay. This was absolutely fantastic strength from Ian to be able to hold onto the ring. Look at him. He's really got that upper body strength going. Taipan working as hard as he can. And at the end, it was the shoe that gave way.
Ian, you got the crowd on your side. What a performance.
Thank you, mate. Very hard, very strong, very heavy. I just couldn't keep going. I couldn't get the swing up again because I only had one hand there. I couldn't reach anything.
Geez, I didn't think you were going to hold on to him there. I thought he was going to rip your arms out of your sockets.
Well, it felt that way.
I thought I had him there when it was sliding down his legs and his shoe slipped off. That was it.
Should have tied the shoelace on a bit tighter.
I think so.
Taipan, thank you very much. Put your hands together for Ian and Taipan.
Yeah, maybe next time as Taipan slithers back into his hole and Storm pulls a fan out of the crowd.
Wow, what a tussle, but was it worth losing your shoes over? Mark is certainly looking confident, but will that be enough? Next, he's up against Cougar.
Well, Mark's got more than his shoes to lose here. He really needs to get 5 points to stay in the contest.
2, 1.
Cougar, our Gladiator, up against Mark, the challenger. They'll meet in the middle, I reckon, and who knows what might happen. Cougar's out for blood, just like the wildcat he is. Here he goes now, sizing up the prey. Mark just trying to find a way to get away from him. Let's have a look at this now. There's going to be a lunge here very shortly. You can see Cougar really trying to, there it is, but he couldn't get a hold of him. Now Mark's got past the red rings, so he's automatically got 5 points if he can hold on. I don't like his chances, but Cougar willing him on, saying, come on, come on. There's another lunge, another miss. Maybe he might be lucky as he now starts to get away, traversing to the left. Who knows what could happen? Cougar now, third time lucky, he's got a hold of him. And he pulls him down. Bad luck, Mark. No points. Oh, Cougar's happy. He's gone feral. Look at him go. The Cougar! And the Cougar chant goes up around the Brisbane Entertainment Centre as the legs go around Mark, and he didn't stand a chance.
Well, you were certainly off to a good start. What was the scariest part of the game?
I was just waiting for someone to latch on to me and rip me off the rings.
And when it happened, was that the scariest moment?
It wasn't quite as high as I thought, but it's a weird sensation, that's for sure.
Now, what was your plan of attack? Go straight in for the kill?
Rip him off.
Well, you certainly did just that. Was there any point there that you thought he might just scrape past you?
No, none at all.
Oh, a very confident man.
Cougars, they're vicious,
calculators, lie in wait for their victims. Yeah, that's me.
Mark didn't score on the rings. Ian received 5 points. Ian has a nice lead now. He's got 8 to Mark's 4.
What a pounding Mark was put through. But if he thought Cougar was a problem, wait until he tackles the wall, chased by Condor.
Climbing the wall? You hear that sound? That's the bird of prey, ready to pound.
Gladiators.
Yeah, I do go to the gym a bit. Yeah, I do a bit of cycling. And I'm learning to surf. And I'm here to win.
It's a very, very long way to the top, especially when you're being stalked by a gladiator.
The wall.
Both challengers go for the summit at the same time. First there gets 10 points.
Kerry is first up, and she will be stalked by Blade. Annie will be trying to keep out of the clutches of Storm.
Climb my wall, be prepared to fall.
Was that a kiss that Storm just blew at us? After those words, I don't know if there was any affection in it. The challengers get a bit of a break in front of the Gladiators. Will it be enough?
1.
Here we go. Annie on the left in the red suit. Kerry didn't hold on to the start there. She's on the right in the blue suit, but she's got away okay now. Gladiators about to go. Here they come after their challengers. We've got Storm going after Annie on the left. Blade going after Kerry on the right. First girl to the top gets 10 points. Second gets 5. If they get taken off the wall, they get nothing at all. Now Storm's got a hold of Annie's foot. Can she take her off? No! You meant to rip off the challenger, Storm, not her footwear. It gives Kerry the opportunity to get away, and she's got over the top for 10. Here comes Annie now. She's got 20 seconds to do it. I reckon there might be enough time, and she comes over the top now and gets herself 5. Well done, challengers. Replay time, and as you can see, Storm had a hold of Annie's foot. She just couldn't get her prized off the rock, and in turn, the only prize she gets is a sneaker. How are you off for socks and undies, Storm? Oh, look at this. She's got a shoe fetish just like Taipan.
Well, you made it to the top 2 competitors. The Gladiators didn't catch you. What is the secret here, Kerry?
You know they're there. You just go. You just go.
You've done a bit of rock climbing yourself?
I've done a little, yeah. Nothing like that, though. I don't get chased up rock walls around Kangaroo Point, that's for sure.
Well, it was more than an amateur's job.
Yeah, it's an adrenaline rush, though. You just go. It's one wall nailed. I'm really happy. That's the one I really wanted to get this week.
I was just climbing, and I could hear people screaming louder and louder. Then I feel this hand on my foot trying to pull me down. I just went, no, I'm not getting off. She has to, fall off. So I was just lucky, I think, and she fell and I kept climbing.
But I got one thing to say. When are you going to come and get your shoe?
Well, if Annie won't meet you for him, I definitely will, Storm. And without her shoe, Annie gets 5 points. Kerry 10. That gives Kerry a lead 21-16 after 3 games.
I'm a plumber from Sydney, I'm a martial arts champion, and I love my sport. I'm pretty fit, I'm here for a bit of fun. I'll tell you one thing, I'm here to win.
Now for the male challengers. Mark is up against Condor. And Ian will have to keep clear of Cougar.
Challengers.
Well, we saw how Cougar was on the rings. He was pumped up. And he just saw Condor's face there too. He's not going to want to lose.
2, 1.
Same situation here. Challengers get a bit of a start on the Gladiators. Let's see if it's going to be any help. On the left here in the red, we've got Mark. On the right in the blue, we've got Ian. And here come the Gladiators. Now, the guys' wall's a little bit harder because they've actually got 2 overhangs, whereas the ladies only have 1. Gladiators catching up quickly, but Mark's doing a great job here on the left in the red. Look at him go. Maybe Cougar might catch Ian. Oh, but no, great work there, Mark. Great work. He gets the 10. Ian gets the 5. I'm not going to call him a mummy's boy. 3 play time, and just look at Ian here. He nearly got caught by Condor, but Mark on the left, scaling the cliff, thought he was Sir Edmund Hillary.
Wow, that was certainly a burst of adrenaline there. Fantastic run. Now, what was the most scary part?
I think feeling my friend here breathing on the back of my legs. It really changed to 5th gear and up I went.
Condor, you were determined there, but you didn't quite get him. What happened?
Very quick on his feet. That's good to see. I need a challenge. I enjoy it for the next time.
Who knows? Maybe there mightn't be a next time, Condor. Ian gains 5 points. Mark scored 10 on the wall. Oh, we've got a close one here. Mark leads Ian by 1 point.
All our challengers have successfully scaled the peak. But next up, head-to-head, it's the last woman standing in duel.
The Fiery Flame, 28 years old, 5'9", 72 kilos of real muscle. Flame is the current Australian heavyweight bodybuilding champion, and I'm not going to duel with her.
Gladiators.
Jewel, let's be frank. I like a good fight.
Both of tonight's winners will go home with this Sony music system, containing a 5-disc changer, a gladiatorial 70 watts of power, remote control, and to play on the system, this great selection of CDs from Sony Music. Well over $2,000 value for our challengers tonight. Runners-up will enjoy using this gym equipment from Elite Fitness.
It's one-on-one, the ultimate test.
Stay up there for 30 seconds and don't get knocked off by the attacking gladiator.
Kerry is up there, ready to go. But how long will she last when Flame turns up the heat?
Well, there's one thing that is definitely shown tonight. The competition's hot. Let's see how hot our competitor and challenger might be during duel. I can't remember the last time I saw anyone the same height, weight and reach as Flame. This should be a great competition. Well, Kerry's really changed my opinion on librarians. Imagine if you brought the book late back to her. Oh, boy, you wouldn't want to see the consequences. Flame throwing everything at Kerry now. Kerry has to survive the 30 seconds to get 5 points. If she cannot Flame off, she'll get 10. But she's not competing enough. She's not throwing enough back at Flame. And you might see John Alexander step in here because you must attack. They're the rules. You get no points for being a punching bag, but you do get 5 for surviving. Well done, Kerry. Look at Flame's eyes on the replay. She was determined to knock Kerry off, and she did everything she could, but Kerry did really well to survive.
What was your plan?
What was my plan? Not to take the headshot. She telegraphed a headshot at me and I just left my head there. I couldn't believe I did that.
The flame just wasn't burning hot enough.
Well, Kerry, good luck and congratulations. You have 5 points. Let's hear it for Kerry.
Well, Annie's doing a great job so far, but can she survive Storm in duel? Let's find out.
Challenger, ready. Gladiator, ready.
Well, both Challenger and Gladiator signalling that they're ready for a duel. Let's see what happens in game 2. Now, I know Storm won't stand for any wussy tactics from a Challenger. She just likes a fight, and that's all she wants. Now, the same thing here. John Alexander warning Annie that she's not attacking. Come on, Annie, fight back. Show us what you got. Storm just hailstorming down on her, throwing down some big punches. Annie's still not fighting back. She's only going to survive another 5 seconds. There's a second warning. One more and she's out. She's popping some big shots. But saved by the bell was Annie. She gets the 5 points also. Boy, Storm really threw some big ones here. Annie did well to survive, but once again, she didn't fight back, but she did get the 5 points.
How did you find Storm as an opponent?
She was really tough. She did really well. The first half, we were pretty even. She got me a few good ones, though, at the end.
She did. Did any of the blows hurt?
No, they knocked me around a little bit, but no, not really sore.
Now, it's very important, obviously, to keep your balance in this game. Did you have trouble with that at all?
It was more the grip on the stick, actually. I found after a few punches, I don't know if I was a little bit punch drunk, but I found it a bit hard to hold on.
Annie jeweled her way to 5 points. Kerry exactly the same. So after 4 games, we have a great matchup for the Eliminator. 26-21.
And now for the men. How will Mark stand up to the might of Tower? Let's get the game underway. John Alexander.
Challenger, ready.
This is going to be a good competition, this one. The 6'5" Tower versus a 6' Mark. Tower's got the height and the reach advantage. You can nearly say that the Towers were made for Tower and Jewel. Away he goes, bashing away at Mark. He's coming a couple early. Can Mark fight back? Remember, he only has to survive 30 seconds to get 5 points. If he can knock Tower off, which I doubt, he'll get the full 10. Oh, a couple of nice shots there from Mark. You saw it on head cam. That was nice and close. Tower still working away. Mark surviving. 5 seconds to go. Doing a great job. I think Tower might lose this one. Yep, well done, Mark. Another 5 points to the Challenger and another Gladiator defeated. Tower threw a couple of early ones, a left and a right there, another right, and Mark was a bit shell-shocked, I think. He did well to survive. Actually, he threw a couple back himself. Good work, Mark. He got the 5.
Well, Tower was hitting you with some fours. How did you manage to stay up there?
I think maybe a little bit of skill and a bit of previous experience. That's about it.
You've done some stuff with weaponry before?
Yeah, I've done a lot of stick work before, but once you throw those pads on the end, technique's all out the window. It's just get up there, grit your teeth and go for it.
Challenger, ready.
Force up against Ian in the second of our male duels. This is going to be a good matchup, height-wise anyway, but Force is nearly as wide as he is tall. You can actually say he was like the brick outhouse. Force throws a couple of early ones, puts Ian off guard, but Ian fighting back with a couple of his own. Come on, Force. Oh, geez, Ian threw one right into Force's helmet, and Force has lost his cool. Come on, you make the show brute force, not be a brute, Force. Ian protesting. He thinks he was unfairly done by. Let's see what the replay shows us. Ian threw that one right into Force's helmet. It really upset him. And now watch this. I reckon Force steps onto his platform. Yep, there it is. You can just see the camera come over and he threw him off. Now, John Alexander and John Forsyth are discussing the rules. Let's see if Force gets disqualified.
Pushed Ian off, therefore he's disqualified.
Yep, well, there you have it. Force is disqualified, and he's really spinning out over that decision. He's not happy at all.
As we've just heard, Ian, Force has been disqualified, and guess what that means for you?
Yeah, I know.
10 points. Congratulations. So how long did you expect to last?
Well, I think I was getting on top. If there's any controversy in it, I'm pretty confident by the end of the night we'll be able to rematch in the near future.
Anytime.
In the old days, it was 10 paces for a duel. This time, it's 10 points to Ian, 5 to Mark. Ian has a good break going into the eliminator, 23-19.
Well, the challengers have survived up to this stage, but there can only be one winner. Next up, we eliminate.
Gladiators.
The two lucky winners of the final will drive away in Hyundai's luxurious flagship, the Sonata Levant. With its 3-litre V6 engine, the Sonata has leather trim, cruise control, electric sunroof, power windows, central locking, ABS brakes and an airbag for added safety.
The time has come. The games have all been played. All but one. This one.
The Eliminator.
A giant obstacle course. That's our eliminator. Kerry starts 2.5 seconds ahead of Annie.
Annie, you're going to be chasing it.
Yeah, but 2.5 seconds isn't much. I think I can catch her.
Oh, well, that's optimistic. Now, you need to be optimistic going into this one.
You have to. You have to be really, really motivated. You have to be just really focused, and that's what I am.
2.5 seconds isn't quite as big a lead as I would have wanted, but it's a start.
She says that she's going to get through this and beat you.
Yeah, well, I've sort of got the same kind of opinion here. I'm just going to chill into it and go one at a time and get through them as fast as I can.
I can tell you, girls, opinions don't mean anything in the eliminator. It's Kerry the Lanky Librarian versus Annie the Atom Bomb. A 2.5 second lead to Kerry. The hurdle should be no obstacle for Kerry. That height will get her over, no problems. But Annie's got a good lead, which enables her to catch up. This is going to be a close one, like we had last week. I don't think there's going to be anything in this eliminator. The rope climb now, and Annie's doing really well. She's got to the top of the platform first, and actually, she shut down that 2.5 second lead. As they come onto the monkey bars, remember earlier, Kerry said she used to love the monkey bars when she was a kid. Well, this will prove whether she was right or wrong. Yes, she is. She's actually caught up, and now they're neck and neck up to the rolling log. Annie has a good run, slips at the end, and now it's the cargo net. This is normally where the taller competitor can get a bit of an advantage, and I think Kerry is doing that right now. She's got her 2.5 second lead just about back as she comes to the top of the cargo net, and I think she'll be the one that goes to the flying fox first. It's still anyone's eliminator, but as Kerry now onto the flying fox. Let's watch the drop. It has to be a good one. Yep, that's not bad at all. A bit of a stumble, but here comes Annie. Ever so close. Up to the balance beam. Kerry up there first, really concentrating. Oh, look at Annie fly. She's off the balance beam. Kerry got her balance first. Up the travelator. Kerry takes the rope and through in first place. Well done, Kerry. Annie just behind her, and in the end, there was only a 2.5 second difference. A great eliminator. What a seesaw battle. Kerry started off 2.5 seconds in front. As they came to the monkey bars, Annie took the lead again. Kerry caught up on the monkey bars. She hesitated. Annie had a better run on the rolling log, stumbled, enabled Kerry to come back. And then on the cargo net, I think it was just Kerry's height that got her up there. Let's go to Aaron, who's got an interview with Kerry, our champion.
Holy dooly! When I said the games were fast, man, I just wanted to do it. Really, come here to play the games and do them as well as I could.
And well, you've done it. You're into the semi-final.
Oh, God, again.
You'll have to do it all again.
Oh, just not tonight. Just not tonight.
Well, we'll let you rest.
Thank you,
Kerry,
sir.
congratulations.
Thanks, Aaron.
It was such a close game. It was fantastic. You know, had heaps of fun. I was just, one had to win, one had to lose.
Well, you're a gracious loser, Annie. Congratulations, you've done very well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Annie.
Yeah, great effort there by Annie. But Kerry's a happy girl, and I reckon I know why, because if she's successful in the finals, she'll be off to London to compete in the International Gladiator Challenge. And our winners will fly there courtesy of KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. And 4 of our gladiators will tag along to keep her out of mischief. And while she's there, she'll be able to call home on her Optus mobile phone.
How are you feeling right now? Is the heart pounding?
Definitely.
Your wife, Letitia, is in the audience. Let's say hi to Letitia. I'm sure she's on the edge of her seat. Yay! Now, are there any parts of this course that you're particularly worried about?
Not really. I'm quite confident in everything. I think I'll do okay.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Ian really wants to do well in front of his family.
Ian,
let's see if that's enough to get him through.
Mark, you'll go on Johns. 3, 2, 1.
Bang, and off he goes. Oh, nice jumps over the hurdle, but Mark's right behind him. This is going to be close also. Ian did well through the hurdles, now up to the rope climb. In one bound, he's to the top of the platform and straight onto the monkey bars. Mark right behind him. Ian doing 2 at a time. Mark looks like he's doing 3 at a time. He's catching up real quick. Rolling log. Oh, 2 steps, that's the way to do it. Don't take anything for chance. And now Ian's halfway up the cargo net. Mark's still right behind him. This is still going to be close, I reckon, as Ian comes to the top now and takes the flying fox. Mark's stuck on the cargo net. It's given Ian a big break now as he drops off the flying fox. He's only got the balance beam to go. Cameraman got in his way. That could have wasted valuable time. The way he's going, I don't think it'll matter. He's going to be close to a record time as he swings through after the Travelator. Oh, that's a great time. 57 seconds. It's not a record, but it was close. Goes through for a second swing, and here comes Mark up the top of the Travelator, and he's through in 107. A great effort from both challengers. Yeah, great work here by Ian. He's a real athlete. A hop, a step, and then a big jump onto the cargo net. Thought he was doing the triple jump at the Olympics. It got him halfway up the net before Mark could even get there, and I think that set him up. Look at the style and finesse that he has here on the Flying Fox. Beautiful drop. Set him up for the Travelator. Run, Ian, run up the top, and he does that. Take nothing away from Mark after a hard night of competition. Absolutely fantastic. Here's Kimberly with Ian.
Ian, fantastic effort. Congratulations. You've won the Eliminator.
Thank you very much.
I thought you were going to go back through and do the course backwards.
I was thinking about it. This game here is just amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I fumbled a little bit on the start. Sort of put me up a little bit.
Over the hurdles?
And it's very hard to hang on when someone else has been across the monkey bar things. A little bit slippery.
Congratulations. Let's hear it for our winner, Ian. Mark, come over here. A very fantastic effort. Well done. It was neck and neck there for a while.
Ian got up on the day. He's a great bloke. He deserves it.
And what do you think he had over you?
2-second head start.
Ian and Kerry now go into the quarterfinals where they battle it out with other winners. They'll have to keep climbing the ladder if they want to make it to England, to the International Gladiators.
In the International Series, Australia's best of the best will have a chance to perform on an international stage and show the world just what we're made of. It's a contest of Olympic standards, and we know our champion athletes will carry the flag proudly, and let's hope they come home covered in glory.
In the UK, they will face British and American challengers to determine who is the best in the world. Make sure you join us next week for another action-packed show.
When another 4 challengers test themselves against the best of the best.
The Gladiators.
Let the bass kick.